Hello again, everybody. It's Russ here with yet another video. Okay, so, oh, we're gonna have to continue to deal with the attic. Continue to deal to be doing something that I have done and I'm still doing since 2022. So, let's see. NEGZ had more to say earlier, as per usual. G thanks Trump. Russ loses it. How, when, where, and why did I lose what? What are you talking about?
One of these days, you're gonna get what you deserve. You just wait.
One of these days, I'm gonna get what I deserve. How? Well, it's not gonna fucking happen, unfortunately. You don't get to determine that. You don't get to determine that. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers acting like you're the fucking police when you're not. You don't get to determine what happens or what doesn't happen to who if you're not the damn cops, okay? You don't. I was cleared of any wrongdoing already, and that's just it. That's it. That's it. That's it. But you wanna try to fool around. You want to try to fuck around and find out. That's on you. That's on you.
Someone's gonna get you back.
Get me back for what? What the fuck did I do this time? Keep using that goddamn ridiculous intro. I think that's annoying. I think it's really annoying that you keep using a damn intro like that all the time. One of these days, Russ is going to get what he deserves. I already said I'm waiting for it to happen. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It remains to be seen as to when it happens. Oh, right. It's not going to happen. And why don't you quit? Okay, the only reason that you are continuing to put all of your stuff on members only is because of the fact that real life shit happened. Not just with me. Not just with me, but also with you in DC, I'm assuming. Yeah. So that's why you're forcing people to pay for your stuff now, because you're in shit. You're not going to tell people that you're in shit, but you are in shit. And you know that you either cannot continue to talk about me unless you put it behind a paywall, or you can't talk about me at all, because it's going to lead to you getting in more trouble. I mean, be my guest. If you want to catch another felony for harassing me this time, you go right ahead and do that. Go right ahead and do that. Go right ahead and do that. I have no problem with submitting the streams that the streams and the content that you're continuing to make about me to who needs to see it, and then you'll see what happens to you. Like, how much longer is this going to continue? How much longer are you going to continue to drive me nuts? Okay, how much longer are you going to continue to drive me nuts, or try to drive me nuts, excuse me, until you finally fuck off and leave me alone, huh? Maybe you need to go back. Maybe I think you need to go back. I think they do need to take you into custody again. Well, Cypress Hill, all right. But what is it that he thinks that I lost? I didn't lose nothing. If anything, I gained quite a bit. I gained quite a bit. And I'm going to make sure that I continue gaining quite a bit.
Here's down. I wonder how many dictators were in office.
Mm-hmm.
This is so long. I don't know the guy. Whatever. Listen,
I don't care about what's going on with Trump right now.
I will never go up.
The lies that you're.
All right, here we go. Let's see. What is this?
With that
Wait.
J. See?
The
Like Stockholm
rewinds.
syndrome.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Bethamus. Always got my 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God! Look at you, son. Hey, boy. I don't know. I'm gonna download this one though.
Okay, 2024 part. Okay, you're gonna download it. You're gonna download it, huh? You do that. You do that because I've done the same. I've already done that with all of your stuff. With all your stuff, so I can show it. Who needs to? I can show it to who needs to see it. If you don't, stop what you're doing. If you don't stop what you're doing, then that's going to happen.
I kind of like the picture. That's not you and Valentina anymore. It's Torog and me Fete.
Yeah, you and your weird obsession with me and you and your weird obsession with me and my ex, huh? You mad? Once again, being mad over the fact that I had the attention of somebody way prettier than DC. But he had to pay. He had to pay. I want to know why I had to pay. Because she was asking me to pay, okay? I mentioned it already. She wanted money for her car and other stuff, okay? That's it. That's the only reason I was giving her money. To be nice. Because see, unlike you, because I know for a fact that you don't financially support DC at all. I will do that for whatever woman I'm with. Okay, I will make sure that if I'm whenever I'm able. Okay, whatever woman that I am with is compensated properly.
Make shit up. That's what they do when they make these fucking like Lord of the Rings and all that. They make this shit up. Frodo. Okay.
Yeah. Frodo, huh?
Tonga Tom.
Oh.
Balls are sticking tonight. Never mind. All right, here we go. And the only thing that I have to say about it is, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Sing for him.
You think it's so gross? Why are you reacting to this? Why you reacted to this? And you know what? Why did you tell everybody, as if anybody wants to fucking hear about this, why did you tell people, I bet when Russ comes, blah blah blah. You gonna be as sick as your psychotic your psychotic simp over there who openly admitted to having fantasies about me masturbating. See, this is why I know that you are a homosexual. Because now you're having fantasies about another man masturbating, okay? First it was, you were accused of having a homosexual relationship with a man, and now you're fantasizing about another man, whacking off. You're talking about another man coming to your audience. Wow. No wonder you got charged with a felony. They should put you away permanently.
Me. Sing for me, Petunia. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Why are you covering your mouth? It's gonna be wonderful. I love to cover my mouth when I talk. I can talk like this song. Hey guys, how you doing? Just kidding, it won't be. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh wow. This was a troll. Anyone who mattered was.
Oh yeah, this was a troll. Anyone who mattered Was aware it wasn't real. No regrets. Even this didn't teach Crust that lying isn't nice and it's not trolling. Neither Valentina nor her parents have been reached out to. All we did was encourage, and that, thank fuck for that, leave them alone. All we did was encourage Russ to stop. Okay.
Where it wasn't real. No regrets. Even this didn't teach Crust that lying isn't nice. And it's not trolling. Neither Valentina nor her parents have been reached out to. All we did was encourage Russ to stop.
Well, I guess we're not going to be getting the interview today, unfortunately, because No, because I know for a fact. Okay, I know for sure that that woman's parents are not going to want to waste their time on any of this on any of this stuff. Okay, on any of this stuff at all. They're not. They're not going to be bothered with it, and she ain't neither. Like it's like it ended a long time ago with me and her. She's with somebody else. I'm happy for her. I wish her the best. I really do. I've said it already. I don't hold any animosity towards her, despite what people want to assume. Oh, he's not the type to end a relationship. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care. I don't care. If I'm fucking single, okay, until the day that I fucking die, so be it. I couldn't care less. Getting married is something that is not that important to Rustifer. Anna. It's something that's not going to happen for Russ anyways. Whatever. Has now decided to cause Val's parents to back out until next weekend, she says, so that's great. Yes. See, these people are not going to be reached out to. Scheduling conflicts my ass. They probably just decided that they didn't want to hear any of the lies that you were going to be telling about the situation, and that's why they backed out. You're probably going to lie to them. You're probably going to lie to them when they do come onto the stream. Yeah. So I don't blame them for saying that they're not going to be doing it until next weekend. Because unbeknownst to a lot of you, you could say that I'm completely irrelevant to the story all you want to, but there are still things that she told me.
Dude, the fact that you sit in your room and there's no decorations, there's nothing on the walls but a picture.
Why do you fucking care? It's my room. It was my house. It wasn't your house. All you got in that room is the fucking skull thing. Skull poster.
Picture a poster of yourself is so fucking weird that, it's so fucking weird. That would be like in here, you'd look back there and it'd just be, that's a poster of me and that's it. There's nothing else on the walls. I mean, that is the only thing on the walls, but it's a tapestry. It's not a fucking poster of NEGZ.
By the way, before I hear, how did Russ manage to, get his hands on that much money, huh? He doesn't have a job. He doesn't even work. How was he able to pay a woman who's way out of his league? To pay a woman who's way out of his league to, sleep with him, because he's not going to get laid any other way unless he pays for it. Never you mind. What did he do? Did he start dealing drugs? No. I can't even fathom in my wildest dreams.
Sure.
He's completely irrelevant to this story. How? When I literally was
Does that mean Russ is black? I don't know.
Still am the last person she spoke. You know what? I bet. Okay, I bet, because of the fact that the police here. The police here have been at my house more than once. They were probably made aware. They were probably notified of the shit that NEGZ is doing, and that's why he has to make his half of his shit members only now, right? Because they're aware of what he's doing, and they probably said, "Oh, you need to knock what you're doing off. You need to leave him alone." So that's why he put it behind a paywall. Put it behind a paywall.
With.
Sure.
That doesn't make me completely irrelevant to the story.
Yeah, it does.
That doesn't make me completely irrelevant.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I paid for everything for her. Paid for everything for her. There's documented proof that I have of me doing that.
To the story. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
So regardless of who says what, I'm not irrelevant to it at all. Because she was who was asking me for money. Okay? And I didn't mind. I didn't mind at all because I caught feelings for her. That's it. It's the only reason I helped her out in the way that I did. In the ways that I did, excuse me.
And you are only doing this because you know that if you, when you do get them on there and you start lying to them in regards to me.
Which is never going to fucking happen because these people are not going to give any of these losers the time of day like that. Let me skip ahead.
Like I bought a couple pocket pussies. Does that count? Does that count?
I mean, that's the only action that you're going to get. So if you want to say it counts, it does count. Yes.
No, it doesn't count. Okay, because I can't get.
Yeah. For you, yes, it does. It does count because you're not ever. You're not going to get. You've probably never gotten laid in your life. Okay, you know what? No, I take that back because he couldn't have had children without having sex with a woman. But other than that, like now, no, you're not. Everybody knows that you have never had sex with DC. DC can't get pregnant because of her cancer, and nobody wants to be thinking about that anyways. So it's good that you two, have never done that together.
Syphilis from it or AIDS, and I can wash it out. So there you go.
As well.
You can't get syphilis from it or AIDS. You know what? I think that you've had both of those diseases at some point in your life, and that's why you constantly talk about both of those diseases. That's why you're always talking about AIDS. Maybe you are HIV positive, and you haven't been formally diagnosed.
So, I'm also glad that you're not going to be showing them any of my content because...
Now, let me remind everybody that I've been putting up with this shit for a very long time, so I'm not saying what I'm saying here to be, to deliberately be mean or rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just used to it, okay? I'm used to it. I'm used to, way past the point of being used to dealing with all of the stupidity that this man loves to exhibit on a daily basis.
Like, they don't need to be seeing that anyways. They don't need to...
If you want to, deal with the mentality of a kindergartner, by all means, go right ahead and get into a back and forth with NEGZ. Take it from somebody who has been doing it for years.
Be seeing that anyways.
Who?
Even though she, they are her parents, what went on between me and her is still honestly not their business. And it's still only
it didn't happen. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Yes. A lot happened. I wouldn't have proof of nothing happening, or I wouldn't have proof of stuff happening if nothing happened. Yeah, a lot happened.
I'm fucking irrelevant to the story. I'm not. I was the only person she was talking to.
Hey, nobody fucking cares, dude. Nobody cares. Like, the fact that you continue to drone on and on and on and on about this fucking shit is pathetic. And just move on. All right.
Or as adults, or
Imagine outing someone else's abuse. No wonder Hikari and Tasha like him so much. She was who went public with it. I wasn't deliberately trying to out nothing. I was just trying to spread awareness. She never said, don't tell anybody I'm being abused.
As teenagers, adolescents, toddlers, or whatever, a high percentage of people have experienced some sexual abuse. And the fucked up thing was what one of them is a whore, and the other one I don't know. Is that they?
What? Wow! Aren't you a hypocrite? You're really going to sit up here and talk about abuse, and then you're going to call somebody a whore? Wow.
That's probably what set Hecate off into sex work was sexual abuse, because generally.
What are you talking about? No, sex work is not sexual abuse. Sex work is not sexual abuse. Of course, if sex work leads to a woman being, raped, then yes, it is sexual abuse. But for the most part, women who, are sex workers don't get sexually abused. They fuck because, they want to earn money. Russ, you're a hypocrite because you've paid for it. I already said I will always support women who are in that line of work. I don't have a problem. Okay, I don't have a problem with compensating a woman at all. I just don't. I don't. If I'm mocked for it, so be it.
Sometimes it's not statistically though. Females who are sexually abused are more promiscuous. And I don't know about men.
Okay, where did you get these statistics from? Google? Google? That's not always the case. No.
Men take the hard way out. You know what I mean?
Not all women that go through sexual abuse are promiscuous. No. Not every woman who, has been abused is like, okay, I'm going to fuck every man on the earth. No. No, what are you doing?
Taste that lead, But they probably have stories that they wouldn't want people to make fun of or talk about, because we're not ghouls. We're not tragedy pimps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to come over here and every other word out of my mouth and my chat's mouth is 14-year-old essay, 14-year-old essay.
This is completely irrelevant to the story.
So thank you.
No, because you're the only person that cares about shit like that. And that continues to prove to everybody just how much of a sick motherfucker that you really are. From exploiting your son's death to now talking about 14-year-olds being abused. I mean, is it ever going to stop with you and children? What is your problem? What is your problem? Do you want people to deliberately label you as being a pedophile? Huh? Is that what you want? Oh no, Russ said that word.
What is it with you two for 9-volt batteries? Are you guys allergic? Are you triggered? Is it like if you pay $3 for one, you'll go out in the parking lot, seize out, and just fucking spontaneously combust? Jesus Christ!
Oh, you are so goddamn boring. You are boring. Christ. She was an OF model, not his girlfriend. He had a parasocial relationship and stalks her. That's creepy. Queen, see, that's where you're wrong. No, she was more than just an OF model to me. I already said, she is who was asking me for money. Even while we were on FaceTime. Because I know, everybody mentioned it. Countless others have asked, Russ, what he did with her while they spoke. She was asking me for money. Numerous occasions, she was asking me for money. Out of the kindness and goodness of my heart, okay? Not just because she was an OnlyFans model, but because I cared very deeply for her. I gave her money. You want to bury me alive for it? Go right ahead.
Absolutely do not in any way, shape, or form condone or encourage violence or harm towards women, period.
But you,
Yeah. Okay, but you've still said, I'm gonna call myself on my own shit. You've still said that, yeah, oh, you fantasized about our, you fantasized about all sorts of other shit. Yet it's like, okay, you're being a hypocrite here, Russ, because you can't say that you don't condone any violence or harm towards women, and then openly state that you have basically lead everybody to believe that you have a fetish for SA. You can't do that.
we were talking, or in a video I watched, you admitted to putting your hands on a woman. Is this that video?
And
Okay, and what is your point? You're gonna hold that over my head for the rest of my life? What does that matter anymore? Like that, it's okay. Yes, I admitted to doing that, and I apologize for it. What does it matter?
I wanted to comment on his arrest for domestic violence. Instead of just doing a community tab post about it, which
You shouldn't. I can do whatever the fuck I goddamn well please. This is my channel. If you don't like it, hit the road.
is what I did instead of doing a video about it. I intended to do a video about it, but I didn't really know.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do, jackass.
To be friends with whoever she wants to be friends with.
Thank you for permission.
Mr. T is absolutely no longer welcome in my community. Russ does not condone.
Yeah, okay, all right. Reminder, this was just a troll. There was never any interview. Anyone who mattered knew I was just trolling him because he said all of his truths and apologies was him trolling, so I trolled him back. No regrets. Aha, okay.
Next Saturday. And Anna Nicole is the one that's going to be conducting it. And she stated that she is not going to be showing them.
Let's see, did she say anything else recently?
To them. Well, let me tell you something.
It says reminder, this was just a troll.
Right now.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. LMFAO, French Fried Girl, is crying mad on her stream right now, begging Foodie to let her buy her car in exchange for this new cat. Couldn't she just take the car, then go ahead and get a cat? So FFG is just buying Chantal a car. How does it stop anything? Girl World is filled with tards, LMFAO. Yes, Girl World absolutely is filled with tards, and you are the biggest tard on the block.
I don't think that's going to do anything because there is going to be somebody that is going to tell them about me regardless. There will be, especially if...
And you know what? I don't care if they're made aware of who I am because I helped their daughter in her time of need. Okay, that's it. Let them be aware of it. They'll probably, they should be thanking me. If anything, they should be thanking me for being there for her.
See in that interview, somebody is going
to... Oh, this is Anna trolling him. That makes it even better. I totally, sorry, I didn't even catch that. See, dude.
Let's see, what is it that he had to say about Trump this time?
Gaza? Nope.
Gaza? Nope. Okay, I'm turning you off. That's all I need to know. To know that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and that you're just another person that voted for Trump because it was trendy to vote for Trump. Okay, I am done. I hope you guys have another good one. Bye.